apologize for reading, but it shouldn't be a problem. Welcome to the channel. I'm Mark. This is Life's Too Hard. We all feel like that sometimes. That's why I wrote these books. Spiriting Around, a modern guide to finding yourself, which is really about how to be an adult. CLAQ, C-L-A-Q, Creating Love and Asking Questions because Life is a Question Machine, which is about how to work with God. And Self-Respect, the Solution to Unsolvable Problems, which is about how to keep a fair balance between yourself and creation. These books are available as ebooks online or can be ordered at your local bookstore. I'm going to read to you from them, starting with Spiriting Around. Don't worry you'll miss something. It's easy to jump around. And you may disagree, but that's okay. I don't mean to challenge you. I'm just asking you to think for yourself. Here we go. This is also the conflicts and controversies section. And this starts with the portion on death. Life has a beginning and end for each of us. We start and we finish. We take our first breath and we give our last. But life goes on and love continues in the hearts of the living. We shouldn't grieve that those who died were denied more of life. A soul is eternal with infinite potential. People shouldn't feel sorry for themselves either. Love and its memory are great gifts and a lasting tribute to God's grace. Any opportunity to love is a blessing to enjoy. With every death, though, God suffers the greatest loss, because with every soul that passes on, there's a little less love in the world. Next section, differences. By far, there's more that makes us alike than makes us different. When you look at things together, there are only fractional differences. 99% we're all the same. If beings from another planet visit us someday, they'll probably be amazed that we find so many differences between ourselves. We all look pretty much the same to them, but we depend on these perceived differences to define our identities. And they're imagined differences because life's the same for everyone. We all have the same responsibilities. It's just the approach that's different. And everyone's approach is perfect for themselves. The rest is just details. The criteria you use to define yourself and your picture of success aren't important. It's everyone's responsibility to choose a frame of reference they can relate to as the right way to live. Your differences are less important than what you think of yourself. Sure, you can be the odd one out. You can be different in any number of ways. Big, small, confident, shy, smart, dumb, or whatever. But as different as you think you are, we're all part of the average. The advantage in being like those around us is we're part of the group. Then we can take on the group's personality and have security in being personally anonymous. And we can go on about our business without having to deal with immature people who can make being different a problem for us. There's comfort in sameness because with group support, you don't have to stand alone. Sometimes you may find the wrong things to identify with about a group, its displays and ceremonies, and not its real values. And it can be disruptive instead of bringing the stability you were looking for. Real safety comes from accepting yourself and everyone else for our humanity. In every human being, love opens the gate to spirit. And in spirit, we all share God's love with life's possibilities. Next section, economic policy. We get our sustenance from this world. The universe, our planet, and all humanity sustain us and give us an opportunity to live here. Every day, these systems protect us and provide the nourishment we need to survive. Health is our physical wealth. Freedom is our emotional wealth. Love is our spiritual wealth. Curiosity is our mental wealth. And economics is the wealth of our creative survival. Scientifically, economics can be hard to understand. The important factors move to the whim of human priorities. So the factors are unreliable as a trend that can be relied on to make forecasts. And there will always be valid arguments for them meaning different things. Besides the hard economic facts of production and consumption, economic forecasts must depend on human behavior dealing with life's changing circumstances. So they can only be estimated, never predicted. Regardless of how well you understand economics, it affects you on every level of your life. Economics is your freedom, and you can learn the basics and introduce yourself to that freedom. Investment, performance, and budgeting are the same for you as they are for the biggest corporations in the world. And even if you don't have all the opportunities of some worldwide business, opportunity always exists for you to improve your economic condition and enjoy the bounty of your efforts. Okay, that's a good place to stop. Thank you for spending some time with me. I hope you found it worthwhile. I hope you were intrigued and inspired. I enjoy sharing what I spent my whole life learning. Now I pass it along to you so you can make your life easier. I appreciate your comments and suggestions. Remember to subscribe. Hope to see you all next time. All the best.